Hi, welcome back. This is Raghu Banda, and today in this week 4, Unit 5, I will be going through the machine learning services that are consumed from the SAP Business Technology Platform. This is, like I've explained earlier in the second unit, the one of the different ways of doing machine learning. This is the other approach of delivering machine learning services on the SAP Business Technology Platform, and these can be consumed by the SAP S4HANA. So, in this context, we will go into a brief overview of this, and then I'll also give you a demo. A big picture of overview of the intelligent enterprise. So, as you see on the left hand side, you have the intelligent enterprise, and on the right hand side, how do we increase the resilience, right? Like, how do we kind of take this AI technologies, the machine learning technologies, and the robotic process automation, and then how do we convert these insights into action? And that is how we arrive at this increased resilience. So now let us go a further more. What is this? How are these machine learning services consumed from the business technology platform? On the bottom, you see, yes, this is the SAP Business Technology Platform. On top of that, we have built these SAP AI business services. What are they mainly responsible for? With the help of these, you could kind of get faster with a business value, faster time to your business value. And there are a lot of best practices involved in their integrated into your business processes. And there is a lot of flexibility into this. So that is how these are all built. Now, let me quickly kind of give you at a high level what are some of the AI business services that are built. I could classify them as business document processing related services and other services. Why I say business document processing related services, there are some AI business services that are predominantly developed so that you can help the end user or the customers in helping process their business documents. These are like your recognizing your business entities or extracting some information from the documents or doing some document classification and so on and so forth. And on the other side, we have the other AI business services as well, like data attribute recommendation, invoice object recommendation, and service ticket intelligence. There are a lot more business services being built, AI business services, and all these AI business services are consumed by your SAP S4HANA Intelligent Enterprise. And we will see in the next few slides about a brief explanation about these business services, and then I'll take you into the system with one of the examples. So the business entity recognition, this is one of the service. What we are trying to do here is for the end user, there are a lot of unstructured documents while doing the business document processing. In here, you have a lot of unstructured text which is coming in. So these unstructured text is automatically the machine learning provides automatically recognizes these entities in this text document and then kind of highlights any of these named entity in this unstructured text. So this helps in increase efficiency and reduce your errors, and then it can be very productive, and you can also increase the overall document processing productivity. The other service here I would briefly talk about is the document information extraction. I will also be showing an example how we have leveraged it in the SAP S4HANA world with the sales orders. So what we are trying to do here is we are trying to extract the information from a particular document, and then we are doing some kind of matching, and then we are automatically digitizing these unstructured documents, and we are automatically processing this unstructured text in the information from this unstructured documents, and then generating automatic structured documents out of this. So this will help you in improving efficiency or reducing the cost. For example, what I will be talking in the demo is about how we can automatically create sales orders by extracting data from different PDFs or phone calls or faxes or emails. Another service in the context of the business document processing is the document classification service. This is one of the very important service, which is where you classify the documents which are based on your customer specific criteria. There is a lot of, again, unstructured information coming in here, and there are your machine learning services could train based on the information that we have, and it will automatically classify the new and also the existing documents and put it in the different categorizations or different classifications. Again, this would help improve efficiency for the end user or for the user with the system, reducing the costs and increasing the overall document processing productivity. The other, like I've mentioned, there are other services outside of this business document processing, which is one of these services called a data attribute recommendation. Here, what we are trying to do is that we are trying to classify, you have a lot of these master data records, and there are lot of inconsistent master data records. So we are trying to trying to do some particular recommendations to these different data attributes, and you are automating the master data management task so that you create, you classify the product hierarchy, you harmonize all this master data, and you create, at the end of the day, you will have a consistent master data records that are available. So based on all these recommendations that are available, you will be able to provide some master data documents that are very consistent. This will, again, in turn, increase or automate and accelerate your master data creation. It will kind of reduce errors and the manual efforts that the end users might have taken a lot of time in doing. One of the other service I would highly recommend is the invoice object recommendation. There are a lot of invoices generated. Maybe there are some invoices that are generated with no purchase order. So you're trying to identify the correct invoice account with the GL postings, and then you automatically assign a particular GL account or propose some GL accounts to the accountant, so that it helps your account receivable clerk or account payable clerk in doing their daily tasks, so that they do not need to manually go through all this, but they can pick up this invoice object recommendations and then attach it to that, so that they can spend time on the other tasks. So basically what we are trying to do is that we are automating the invoice processing. So end result is that you are increasing the efficiency of the shared service centers, you're reducing any errors that are possible by your manual entry or manual processing of these invoices, and obviously you're reducing the invoice processing time. One other service, which is one of the very earliest services that we have delivered, is the service ticket intelligence. So here what we are trying to do is that you get different kinds of service tickets are generated. Some of these customer requests might come via phone calls, or some might be like via emails, or some might be via chatbots. So we get all these different kinds of customer requests. The tickets are classified and they're routed accordingly. If there are similar tickets, they are routed and there is a particular recommendation provided, so that what is happening is that at the end of the day, the customer service agents can reduce all these repetitive tasks, and they can, this service, it will help you fasten your customer request processing. And this service ticket intelligence is one of the service which is also implemented within SAP. So it is kind of speeding up the service response times. It will increase the problem resolution rates, and also end of the day, increase the customer satisfaction. That is all we are trying to achieve, right? Even these openSAP sessions that we are doing, end of the day, we want to increase the customer satisfaction. So before I get into the demo, I quickly want to give you an idea about how we are doing this. So like I've explained earlier, the services, using the ISLM framework, we are either delivering it with the embedded models or side-by-side models. And in here, this is a side-by-side model that we have created. So the machine learning service is built on your SAP Business Technology Platform. Here, the example I took is Data Intelligence Launchpad. It will be similar to an AI business service as well. You can leverage any of the algorithms, whether it is the HANA-based PAL or APL algorithms, or the open source R algorithm, the Python library, TensorFlow, the Google TensorFlow, scikit-learn, any kind of algorithms. And then we build these AI build the machine learning services. And on top of that, we are building this recommendation service, or we're building this functionality so that it is termed as your AI business service. And this particular AI business service is wrapped up. The wrapped up AI business service is then consumed by SAP S4HANA processes or any other third-party applications. So let us now quickly jump into the demo, a quick overview of the sales order automation. So here, what we are trying to do is that there are different challenges when there are different kinds of requests that are coming in here. A particular customer service representative, whether it is Kate or Smith or whatever, you have different kinds of requests coming in, and you have the request can be like the PDF documents, and these are you might want to see how you want to kind of get all these requests and how do you handle all these requests and then create a sales order automation. So you go into the SAP S4HANA application here, and here you can go into the create sales order automatic extraction launchpad and the Fiori app. In this Fiori app, for example, I'm trying to upload a file, a PDF document which came. The company code is this one, and then I have a PDF document. So what I'm trying to do is that I'm uploading this PDF document, and it has it is kind of extracting a lot of information, and then you will see that this is the particular information that we have in the PDF document, and you have noticed that there is one particular document. The information is not extracted as needed. So I would get in a status saying the data is incomplete. So I will go inside and see what is happening here. And in the item data, I notice that, yes, there is some information missing. So you go and click on the edit field, and then you'll see that you have some data is incomplete, and then the requested quantity is 0, which means that the data is incomplete. So I'll have to go back and I know from the PDF document that the requested quantity is 1. So I fill out that information, and then I hit on the button, and then now automatically create the sales order. So here you have noticed that the particular standard order 24023 has been created. So by default, the machine learning services has already created all this, and then you have seen that one particular information where that is having a problem, we have resolved that one. And then that is how for the sales order creation, it helps the end user or the sales customer in kind of speed and automating the system, automating their time, automating the system for creation of these sales orders, because we are getting information from different kinds of requests, whether it is PDF documents or your phone calls or emails or faxes. So what we have seen that is that with the machine learning service, you have extracted all that information, and if a particular information, if there is some item missing, you kind of go and fix that information, and then you are done with that and you can proceed further. So with this, what you could do is that by default, you are increasing the efficiency for the sales order, for the sales, the customer agent or the sales representative who is working on this sales order creation. Like always, I want to kind of close the session with some quick key takeaways. Obviously, with this SAP AI Business Services, there is a rapid time to value where you can increase your the time that you are spending. You could kind of definitely create much more value for your time, and there is a lot of innovation happening with this. And this could be your first level in your machine learning journey. And there is powerful integration which is already in there, so that your AI business services that you pick up, these are already consumed by your SAP S4HANA processes, and they are available. And then there is simple access to the payment service. Of course, even though there is this SAP Business Technology Platform, it is a paid service for some of these machine learning services. As you can leverage some of the CPA credits, and then you can leverage the CPA credits and pay as you go. With this, I would like to end this session. Thank you all for your time in tuning in from wherever you are. I appreciate your time and efforts in tuning into this openSAP program. Thank you all and have a wonderful day. Happy predicting the future with SAP technologies.